That's right, America. Go ahead and enjoy. See, here's the thing. Oh, by the way, I wear vests now. Vests are cool. Here's the thing. The last couple of nights, I've had Tuyen and Lisa on the show, and you know, because in a strange quirk of fate, every time we have them on the show, the ratings go through the roof for this show. I know. I mean, I thought, well, this is a funny thing. So last night, as a joke, we did it again. We brought in Tuyen and Lisa. We looked at the ratings this morning. It's like, what is this? And then I asked a couple of people around here, and they said, well, they're attractive and not you, Craig. So they're going to be here now, from now on, and I've noticed that Tuyen is originally from Vietnam.
My family.
Well, Orange County. Your family are from Vietnam. And Lisa is from Ireland. Yes. And our ratings in Vietnam and Ireland skyrocketing. So I've had this idea. Like, every night, I'll come out and Tuyen and Lisa can be dressed in different outfits from history. You know, like beer garden girls or vampires. Although I don't know if vampires are historically accurate. Anyway, what do you think? Ah, you're not allowed to speak. Fine. No, you are, actually, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you can see why this is a ratings crackerjack winner. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. It's on fire. It's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay. You can always sleep through one tomorrow. Okay. Hey, hey. Tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Charles Schwab. Let's talk about the personal attention you and your money deserve. Talk to Chuck. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Indeed, everyone. That's great. No, I know. Thank you. Quietly now. Quietly, please. That's too much. You're starting to really get to me now. With your completely believable love for me. And not your fear of being thrown out in disgrace into the streets. You're not even good enough to be in the audience for that crappy show. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, indeed. It is. Although our president is in a little bit of hot water, in his new biography, or in a new biography about him, oh, God, see, is it going to be one of those nights I can't even get started? I'm like, oh. Anyway, a new biography about the president states that he took artistic liberties in his memoir. It says that he fictionalized details for narrative clarity. I'll be doing this a lot tonight. What the biography means that President Obama, you know, made some crap up. And I'm like, well, how is this news? He's a politician. How do you think he'd get to be the president? To make crap up. You want to be a senator? You start, you come out of college, you start lying, and you just don't quit. He's been making stuff up for years. Look at this picture from his vacation last year. Yeah, look at that. Come on. You try to tell me that's real? Look at that. Now, normally a little fib about a girlfriend wouldn't be a big deal, but, you know, like the rest of us, the president is allowed to stretch the truth now and then a little bit. For instance, every morning he can tell Joe Biden that if he fetches the paper, he'll get to drive Train Force One. Technically, of course, that's a lie. There was no Train Force One, but Biden doesn't know that. He's just running around in circles going, Biden working on the railroad. Anyway, Obama made this stuff up in a memoir, though. You see, in memoirs are supposed to be, what's the word? True. Or are they? After all, the word memoir is derived from the Old French, the word from memory, mémoire. That's the Old French word. That's all Old French words. Anyway, nobody's perfect, you know. You can't remember everything properly, I think. I can't remember. Well, anyway, presidential memoirs often leave out embarrassing stuff. In Lyndon Johnson's memoir, he skipped a whole passage about getting burped on by Forrest Gump, and I saw it on film. And it's better to leave stuff out than Herbert Hoover's autobiography, which was 1,600 pages long. I heard that. I'm like, 1,600 pages? Hoover? Damn. Ah, see what I did? Do you see what I did? Do you see what I did there? Hoover down. Wow. Hey, an applause break on a Hoover Dam pun?
Top shelf tonight.
Top
man.
shelf, Jeffy boy. It's weird to me that Obama chose to fabricate in this memoir, because it wasn't something cool he made up, like hitting 6 home runs in a Little League game or faking his own birth certificate. No, it was something lame. He just compressed the details of several girlfriends into one character. And I'm thinking, oh, very smooth. There's one thing I know that women love, it's being blurred together with other women. Barry, you're an idiot. Big talk for someone who's an immigrant, but I got my passport. Anyway, another revelation in this new book, when Obama was younger, his girlfriend he had said to him, I love you. And he responded, thank you. Which, to be fair, he was only 22 at the time. I mean, and the only president that ever knew how to really handle the ladies was Bill Clinton. He did. When one of Clinton's conquests told him, I love you, he just said, thanks. By the way, that's a great pantsuit, Hillary. Clinton was in a league of his own when it came to working the ladies. I'm not making this up. This is true. In 1996, Clinton saw a 4,000-year-old Incan mummy at a museum. And he said, and I quote, you can look this up, he said, you know, if I were a single man, I might ask that mummy out. That's a good-looking mummy. Anyway, a lot of Democrats worry that this fabrication thing is distracting Americans from Obama's recent accomplishments. Like, well, they're worried anyway. And the reaction across the political spectrum has been pretty predictable. You know, Fox News is like, aha, he's a liar, we told you. And MSNBC is like, he made it up, he's a literary genius. And Bravo are like, girls? Oh, gross. Mark Twain once said, never let the facts get in the way of a good story. And that takes on special meaning when you consider that Mark Twain never said that. Google that. That's true, right? Anyway, I recently wrote a memoir. I know how hard it is to remember the exact details of stuff that happened decades ago. Luckily, though, I had a crack team of researchers on my side. They were known as the Scottish Police. Apparently, when you get arrested, people fill out a report and they write it down and they explain why and they attach 1 or 2 or sometimes 30 extra pages telling what actually happened. You know, even after being tased several times, the naked suspect continued singing show tunes. What can I say? I was happy and I was on angel dust. Anyway, the publisher told me it's legally okay to change names of people in a memoir to save them from embarrassment. But when I tried to take them up on it, they said I wasn't allowed to change my own name. So in the end, I only changed one name in my memoir. It was a young comedienne that I had sex with years ago, and I didn't want to embarrass her. So I just called her Joan Blivers. It was Joan Rivers. No, I didn't have to say, oh, maybe I would. Yeah, that's one good-looking mummy. Anyway. I find that the older I get, not only does my memory change, but my feelings about my memories change. Like, the things that I used to be embarrassed about, you know, I'd be like, oh, my God, I did that. Oh, no. Now, years after, I'm like, yeah, I did that. I'm like, yeah, I did that. You did that? Yes, I did. Yeah, in Amsterdam with twins. I still talk to those guys. You know, in about 10 years from now, I probably won't be ashamed of doing this show. You know, but the thing is, I've aired all my dirty laundry in public. You know, that's it. The only thing I've got to fear now is that one of my co-workers here would write a tell-all. But the author would have to be someone I've mistreated, a heartless bastard. A heartless bastard with the memory, perhaps, of a computer. Nah, you'd never write a tell-all about me and you, would you? No. Anyway, what is this a tell?
No, nothing. No. I'll just sit here and smolder quietly.
Do you have a publishing deal?
Maybe.
Are you writing a tell-all memoir about me?
Could be.
Does it include the night in Amsterdam with the twins?
You're damn right it does.
Yeah. Can I read it first?
I don't think so.
All right, you want to...
I'd love to.
Okay, do it.
Tonight's program is brought to you by my new autobiography, I Gay Robot. Or is that a second banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Welcome back to the show, everybody, where tonight we're celebrating the news that Jeff Peterson has announced his tell-all biography, which will be called...
12 feet from an outlet, 1 inch from destiny.
1 inch from Destiny?
Yeah, I can't talk about that part on the air.
Yeah. Destiny's the name of that stripper, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
You still keep in touch with that guy? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, if you're writing a tell-all book, are you writing it all with your right hand? Because that's the only one that moves.
I think I have a new chapter for my book.
Yeah, a whole chapter about the fact that I said your right hand. This book's gonna suck.
Yeah, no different than this show.
Well, that's true. Do we not applaud that? You know, I wear vests now. Can you wear vests now? Can you talk to someone and get a vest?
I certainly could have a conversation with someone. Yeah, get that handled.
We wear vests now on this show. All the guests have to wear vests. All the audience have to wear vests. Everybody.
The hell's going on around here?
I've gone power crazy. I have no power, and it's making me crazy. All right, what time is it, Jeffrey P?
It's Tweet Mail time. Tonight's Tweet Mail is brought to you by my new autobiography, Conversations in My Pants.
Hey, Jeff, you want to get tweeted with me tonight? Well, all right. Pedal to the metal to get this soon. Drag me out of bed and gag me with a spoon. I need your love, I can't relax. Without your touch, I'm rolling to the max. So hit that with your tweet mail.
All right, this is from Malcolm in Springfield. It says, Dear Craig and Jeff, I'm looking for a new couch for my apartment. Any particular styles you'd recommend? Yes, why not go for something like this? Crap. Then your guests won't feel intimidated by the burgundy-colored cheap furniture that you have. No, you know what kind of couch I like? The shag couch. You enjoy the shag couch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, the shag couch is the couch that's made of, what do you call that stuff?
Shag.
Yeah. Actually, I think the Shag Couch was the name of a movie you and I were in once, wasn't it?
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah. There'll be a chapter about that in your autobiography.
No, it's already in there.
Is it? The Shag Couch, Amsterdam, 1987. This is from Kelly in Lexington, Kentucky. You ever been
I love Lexington, yeah.
Yeah, really? Have you been
Great. Yeah, I've been through there a couple times.
there? Yeah? Why were you in Lexington?
I was purchasing a shag couch.
Kelly says, "Hi, Craig and Jeff. Do you guys ever ask each other for advice?" Oh, I don't know, Jeff. Should I answer this?
Well, you come.
I just asked him for advice. Do you see? God, are you people awake? What do you think? Do I ask you for advice?
Sometimes you come to me, you confide in me after the show.
Yeah, did you write about this in your book? Did you write about how we're great friends and we hang out and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, we don't like each other. In real life, we're like, who are the other two people that don't like each other, but they pretend to like each other? Regis and Kelly. They do like each other. Yeah. This is from David in San Antonio, Texas. You ever been down there?
Oh, no.
Yeah? You ever been to Texas?
Oh, man.
Top shelf. All right. Hi, Craig and GP. I've been drilling a lot while I sleep lately. Does this happen as you get older? Oh, yes, I'm afraid it does. I've noticed I start drilling when I'm driving. I'm like... And I notice whenever I get a photograph taken of me and I'm not prepared for the photograph to be taken, I'm always like this. With a little pool of spit in my bottom teeth.
Yeah.
This is from Katie in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Never been to Milwaukee?
Oh, yeah, love
You know what? When Milwaukee feels little around. What made Milwaukee famous, made a loser around. Hi, GP in the Fergs. An ex-boyfriend wants to fly in to visit. It'd be fun, but do I open that door? You have a door in your vagina? Wow. It should have been a doorbell sound. Because then I could have said, who's that at the door? We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Next guest is a legend. She's got a new children's book, The Very Fairy Princess. Here Comes the Flower Girl. I can't wait to get my hands on that one, Jeff.
Yeah, and the book, too.
And the book, too. Please welcome the lovely Julie Andrews, everybody. I am so happy that you're here. Finally, a bit of class in this dump. You look sensational. I love the white outfit.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's nice. You look,
Fresh.
Yeah, well, you always look fresh.
Yes, and I am. Yes.
You look fresh. You are a little bit fresh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you know who was here recently? Carol Burnett. your
Oh,
friend.
my chum.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And she told me a story about you and her making out.
Oh, yes, there was one.
Isn't that awesome? made out?
Yes, you know. Well, she told you the story.
Well,
and
she did. Yeah, you were making out to try and who was it you were trying?
Mike Nichols.
Mike
Yeah, we
Nichols,
were
yeah,
trying to get him.
Wind him up, yeah.
Wind him up, and it didn't work.
No, because the elevator doors opened and you thought it was going to be Mike and it was the First Lady.
No, it was Secret Service, first of
It
all.
was the Secret Service?
And then it was the First Lady.
Aye.
Well, Carol says it was the First Lady.
Right.
I think she embroidered a
The
bit.
Secret Service now would pay extra to see you guys making
Yes, they would.
they'd be like,
Good on
well, actually, I don't know. The trouble is they wouldn't pay extra. They'd argue with you and go, no, come on, not $800.
No, well, they might. I don't know.
Well,
it was a silly gag, and we had the best. I mean, we were laughing so hard, and Carol ended up at the... Did she tell you that she ended up at the back of the couch?
At the back of the couch?
Yes, she was laughing so hard, and she was so...
She went right over the back of a couch?
Yes, no, well, she went round to the back of the couch.
She laughed herself off of her seat and round it.
No. Listen, pay attention.
Why are you so angry at me? I thought you were... No, never mind.
No, I'm not angry. No, she just... when it failed and the Secret Service were in the elevator and we looked up, she was so mortified that she got up and went around the back.
Oh, and then...
Out.
Yes, I see.
And then supposedly Lady Bird came out.
Lady Bird Johnson?
Yeah, and then she turned around and came back and looked over the back of the couch and said, "Are you Carol Burnett?" And Carol said, "Yes, and this is my friend Mary Poppins." And that's the story. That's part of the story.
I see. Right, now, listen, what we got here, let's get the plug fest out of the way. You got the Princess Diaries movie with the Princess Diaries 2.
That's right.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's you
about
and-
that?
Yeah, no, that's lovely. That's you and it's Bruce Willis in the front.
No, listen. This last week was National Princess Week.
Yeah, my favourite week of the year,
Yes.
sure.
Did you celebrate?
Yes, of course. I did it in the way that I always celebrate National Princess Week.
Would you care to explain?
I can't legally tell you.
Okay. All right. Anyway, Disney were releasing the double
Double
princesses, 1 and 2,
Yeah.
and packaging it in Blu-ray, and it is quite special.
Yeah, I don't know what Blu-ray is. What is that?
It's, actually, I don't either.
Yeah.
it's
Blu-ray
supposedly
says...
just marvelous.
Yeah, well, I tell you what. You want to get this thing on the Blu-ray or you're a loser.
Incidentally, I see that you're wearing a waistcoat these days.
Yeah. Well, it's a waistcoat, or if you're an American citizen, as I am, it's a vest.
A vest.
Yes. But we, of course, I'd have called it a waistcoat back in the old country.
Yes, and a vest would be something totally different.
Yeah, a vest would be what they would call a tank top.
Well, sort of an undershirt, really.
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
But but it's fetching. It really is.
I wear them now. They're cool.
All the time?
Yeah, all the time. Even during Princess Week, I actually,
Really?
yeah.
Well,
underneath.
yes, but it's purple or royal.
Well, it's purple underneath.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The joke you're thinking of and not saying is just as dirty as the one I'm thinking of and not saying.
You know me too well.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Right, now
We've been on this show. I've been on too often, actually.
No, I've been on too often.
Yeah. Anyway,
Now, you
this
write
is-
these with...
My daughter.
With your daughter, which I think is lovely.
It is lovely. Quite seriously, it's an absolute joy. And
Yeah.
she's
What
a
age is your
terrific
daughter?
writer. Oh gosh, she's in her 40s now.
Oh, right, I see.
I'm going to be...
So she can do big joined-up writing, then?
Yes, she
Yeah,
can.
right.
Yes, she can. But this was inspired by her daughter, her little girl, Hopi. And it's...
Lovely illustrations.
They
as well,
are, aren't
yeah.
they wonderful? And I have to tell you, within 5 days, it went up to number 3 on the bestseller.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that nice?
Congratulations. Now, what does that look like, money-wise? Is that a lot? Is that like a
Well, it
million
means
bucks
that
every time it goes up?
I don't know, but it means that a lot of books.
You probably have
sold.
a lot of money now.
Well, from your lips to...
No, it's a lot.
to
of
my pocket, I should say. Yeah, excuse me. No, don't go there.
What? I was going to say, though, but if you need some extra cash, a tell-all book.
Yes.
That's the way. Have you written a memoir? You
I
have.
did write a
You
memoir.
did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So.
Did you compress any of your old lovers?
Like Mr. Obama?
Yeah.
Well, I was reasonably tactful, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to be. I remember when I was talking about my ex-girlfriends, or one ex-girlfriend. I only had one, and then I was married to my wife. And it was my wife who was my ex-girlfriend. I've only been with one woman my whole life.
Really? That's a fake.
Look at me.
Yeah,
Look at me. We have to take a commercial break. Do you want to do it, or will I do it?
We're going to go to break now, folks, okay?
That was lovely. I'm like, really? 'Cause I used to be so cool, but it's gone away.
It's called coming close to the teenage.
Yes, and then that's all gonna. Anyway, we better.
Yes.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm here talking to Julie Andrews. We try and keep it quiet during the break. So we're out of time, Julie.
We are?
Well, not really, but I like to start the second part with that because it usually takes a long time to wind things up.
Oh,
around
okay.
here. Like I try and get it finished, but you know.
How quickly time flies when you're having fun, right?
You know, I detect a certain lack of sincerity in what you just said.
Well, no, I really
You did it again. You did it again. Yes, you did. You did the pause,
You know
pause.
what?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so how do you want to finish it up? Do you want an awkward pause? Do you want a mouth organ? Or do you want to go for the big cash prize?
Oh, I'll go for the big cash prize.
What time is it, Sean?
It's time for the big cash prize.
$50 in a bag with a dollar sign on in quarters.
In quarters?
In quarters, yes.
Very
Two
good.
ways to win. You can either answer my question, which is here, or you can guess what's in my box, which is here. I imagine a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in the box. You try and guess what's in the box. If you get it right, great. If you get it wrong, something awful happens.
Okay, Jeff, right? Right.
He can't do that.
No.
Do this. If you can do that, you can do that.
Okay, Jeff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There you go.
Okay, I'll go for imagining what's in the box in your head.
You don't want to try this question because it's really fun.
Is it? Can
Well,
I?
I'll just ask you the.
can
I'll
I
just
do
tell you the
both?
question. Yeah, you can do both.
All right, quickly.
All right then.
Because
Iceland.
we're out of time, folks.
Right. Does that mean you get $100?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Go on.
Do you want to double down and go for $100? I keep an extra $50 here in case I have to bribe any guests who are crap.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Like,
All right, let's do it.
well, because look, you know, if you got a guest that comes out, you see why I say we're out of time before we start? Because
Yes.
yeah, right. So if you have a guest who's rubbish and they go, I don't know, and then you go, does this refresh your memory?
Just $1?
Well, you start, you know, you get them going.
I see.
You know.
I see.
Anyway,
So, all right, double up.
does this refresh? Anyway, right. So $50 if you can guess what's in my box and answer the question.
Wow.
All right.
Oh no, you said 100.
No, that's what I meant. 100.
Oh, okay.
All right. $100 in the bag with the dollar sign on it, right? There you go.
Chances of my getting this right are very remote.
Oh, I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
I've got a feeling you're going to do well.
Okay.
Because it's CBS money. All right, first question. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik.
I know that.
Right, good.
Yes.
Now, true or false? Turkeys are bisexual. Let me give you a hint. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Well, my knowledge of turkeys is not extensive, but are you giving me a hint?
Yes. No, I'm giving you the answer. Yes, they're bisexual.
They are.
Yes, yes, they are. Yes, you're halfway there. You're halfway there.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are.
Well, good for them.
Good. Good for those turkeys.
Yes. My God, I'll look at them with a whole new respect from now on. Yeah?
Well, you don't respect just plain old heterosexual turkeys? I'm not eating this turkey. It's a heterosexual. You don't? No, never mind.
Okay, so now...
I was going to go with the stuffing.
No.
All right. Now you have to guess what's in my box.
Okay.
For the big money prize.
For the big money prize.
All right.
Okay.
I'm imagining a box.
You're imagining a box.
Okay.
How big is the box?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
All right. You have to guess what's in. Jeff, have you got the box?
Yeah, it's purple on the inside.
All right.
Purple on the inside. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
You're very welcome.
Very sweet. I'm imagining you're thinking about maybe a princess tiara in your box in your head.
That is correct.
It's correct! $100! The great Julie Andrews! Welcome back. Hang on. I want to try a new thing. Hold on. All right, you ready? Welcome back. Yeah, you're right. It's creepy. All right. My next guest is a terrific actor. I mean, really, really good. He stars in Person of Interest, which is Thursday nights on CBS. But Craig, you said he was a really good actor. I know, and he's still on CBS. Take a look at that. Craig Ferguson, late night talk show douche. Please welcome Michael Emerson, everybody. Michael. God, it's lovely to see you. I'm a huge fan of your work, and I am very happy to see you're wearing a vest.
What gentleman goes out without one?
I tell you, no gentleman goes out without a vest. That's what I think since I've been watching Downton Abbey.
The waistcoat, the tie,
the waistcoat,
collar.
the tie. Yeah. Are you something of a dandy in your life? You seem quite fashionable.
I've played historical roles on the stage so much that
Well, you've got the sideburns.
There you go.
Yeah.
That I feel comfortable in those clothes, and you know, I know what it means to be well dressed.
Yes, you do.
And it gives you a social advantage.
It does. That and the fact that if you talk like this and hold your head back, people kind of treat you serious.
That's right.
And also, you should have a badge saying you are. There were 2 badges there. That was Jim Clazy-Wiesel.
Yeah, that's right.
Show's a big hit, though. Congratulations.
It's doing well. Thank you.
It's doing great.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's fantastic. That must feel nice.
Yes.
So, listen, you're a fan of Scottish punk rock, I hear.
Well, I grew up at the right time, and I bought a few punk records in my day, and I went to see a few shows. And
Now, did you go to Scotland to see these?
No,
Oh,
I
right, I see.
didn't. I think I saw the Rosillos, which is the band.
Oh, yeah. They were a great band. Right?
I saw them in New York at some club whose name has escaped me.
I see. Did you have a substance abuse problem at the time?
No, I think it was just the noise.
Oh, the noise. That's what did it. The noise was a problem. It was so noisy, I blacked out and woke up on the floor of a Piggly Wiggly with a sore ass and a tattoo. Yeah, I've been at some pretty loud clubs as well, Michael.
You remember those times?
Yes, I do. So you went to CBGB's, I guess, and the Mud Club and those places?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, they're fantastic.
Max's Kansas City.
Yeah, I never went there.
Danceteria.
Danceteria I went to.
That was a good club.
That was like on 8 levels, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a video game. The more drugs you took, the higher you got.
There was a big scene at Studio 54 in those days, but I never had enough money to go.
I never got into Studio 50. Well, I think it had closed down by the time I went to New York. I lived in New York in '84. Right.
I moved to New York from a small town in Iowa in 1976.
Wow, that's fantastic.
You can believe that.
Yeah. What's the name of the small town in Iowa?
I grew up in Toledo, Iowa.
Not even Toledo.
No.
The other one?
I know.
Yeah. What is the other one? Toledo.
There's a Toledo, Ohio. And
Ohio, yeah.
There are a couple of them in the Pacific Northwest.
Really?
Yeah.
You're at Toledo, Iowa?
Destinations all.
So, were you in theater in Toledo before you moved to New York?
I did a bit.
Really?
I did trod the boards a bit, yes.
Is there a big
at
theater scene in
school.
Toledo, Iowa?
No, just in the, what passed for a drama club at our consolidated rural high school.
That sounds all right. What kind of productions did you put on?
We did the classic chestnuts of the American stage. You Can't Take It With You, Thurber Carnival.
Our Town?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
I would
do Our
always
Town.
play old men.
Why? Because you had the sideburns?
Because that I had an odd voice and spectacles, and they weren't going to give me the romantic lead, so that's what I
Why the hell
played.
no? I think, an odd voice and spectacles, that's romantic.
But it wasn't every guy in the club that was willing to spray his hair white and do the bent over and all of that,
Yeah.
So it was my own ham bone that got me into the situation.
About a nickel for every time I'd said that. In the danceteria. Yeah.
Yes.
So you still live in New York City?
Yes.
Oh, it's lovely there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I used to live down near Venero's Bakery on 11th Street.
Oh, sure.
Oh, it's very nice. Do you enjoy baked goods?
I'll take a cannoli if someone presses it upon me.
If I had a nickel for every time I said that in the dancers area. Yeah, I like the baked goods. Do you cook?
Just a bit. Breakfast, primarily.
Bacon? Are we talking bacon?
Yes.
Good.
But I enjoy when other people cook for me also.
You're talking restaurants here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of restaurants do you like? Do you enjoy the sushi? A lot of the actors
Yes,
like the sushi.
I do, as a matter of fact. I didn't realize that it was a popular actor.
Oh, yeah, the actors love it. You know why? Lots of talking.
Yeah.
Lots of talking while you're there and things to do.
Sharing and the little...
Sharing,
sticks.
talking, little bits of business with the sticks.
Yeah.
And then oh, have you tasted this?
Right.
Yes, I had this. Yeah.
The wide-eyed faces that you make at each other.
Right, yeah,
As
yeah.
if to say, now that is some
Wow,
Toro.
yeah. Would you ever eat, a snail from the bottom? Say, oh, let me tell you about a time I did do that
Yes.
when I was in rep in Toledo, Iowa. Yeah.
The urchins, the sea snakes, the octopi.
Are you a courageous eater? I mean, will you eat?
No, I was at one time. At one time, I could handle about any spice that was thrown at me, but I think I did some damage to myself, and
Maybe in one of those noisy clubs? Yeah.
I'm on a milder diet now.
Yeah, me too. I've got to have that camera thing up the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every 5 years.
Oh, no, well, I'm 50 this year. I've got to have my first
Oh,
one.
well,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's something to look forward to.
Oh, I'm very excited. Very excited. Next week, in fact, is when the crew arrive.
Let me encourage you to get the general anesthesia rather than the local.
Yeah, I'm going for the complete wipeout.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, I don't want to... I don't want to hear things.
I did it once when I was semi-conscious, and I cannot erase the details of the experience from my mind.
I see.
You know, the tube, it can get kinks in it, and it sometimes takes two people to manipulate it.
Good Lord.
These are things better forgotten, and I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, well, to be fair, I brought it up, but still, it's... Well, you know, it beats the alternative. No, it doesn't. Of what? Not doing it? No, not really. Anyway, look, we're out of time. So what do you fancy? A mouth organ, awkward pause, or a big cash prize?
Big cash prize.
All right, what time is it, gentlemen?
It's time once again for the Big Cash Prize.
Big cash prize. Here's how it works. $50 American dollars. 2 ways to win. You can either answer a question or you can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. You try and guess what it is. If you get it right, great. Jeff will tell us. And if you're wrong, ooh, boy.
What was choice number 2?
Do you want to just have a question?
Yeah,
All right,
that's what I want.
Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik.
That is known.
Within 6 months, what is the average shelf life of a condom?
Well, it's not as long as you might think.
Depends where the shelf is, really, isn't it?
But if we're talking Reykjavik, I would say 3 years.
Absolutely close.
2.
Years is the correct answer! Yes! You win $50 American. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Good for ratings, bad for ratings. We went too long tonight. Say good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.